welcome to Larry's Country Diner. We got a great show for you today, so don't go anywhere. Just park yourself in front of that TV and stay there for an hour. Right now, I want you to meet the best friend a grilled cheese sandwich ever had. It's Larry. Larry.
Thank you.
Are you back there?
Thank you. I'm now Jeannie Seeley. 50 years at Grand Ole Opry.
All right.
50 years.
50.
Seeley, September 16th, 2017.
You know, I have been saying, I just celebrated my 50th anniversary at the Grand Ole Opry. Then it hit me the other day. It is 51. Where did this last year go? Have you all had a real busy last year, too?
You were having too much fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, part of it was fun.
Yeah.
Part of it,
well, and
Mr.
part of it,
Ward.
where's Gene? Is he here? There's Gene.
He's here, yeah, he's back there.
Gene and I have shared the crutches and the furniture walking. I think Jeannie termed it furniture walking because when a guy stops using his crutch or refuses to use it, but you can get from this part of the house to that part of the house by holding on to furniture pieces, then you call furniture walking.
And that works, doesn't it? You and Jean have shared stories. Trust me, Lou Ann and I have been sharing some stories too. That caregiver job.
Oh, you don't want that?
One I didn't sign on for.
All right, promise time. Angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. So deliverance is on its way, Jeannie.
Thank you.
The angel of the Lord campeth round about them that fear him. That's from Psalms 34:7. It has not been an easy year for you or for Gene, but everything seems to be on the mend.
Yeah, he's doing so great. There were so many prayers said for him for all over the world. I got to tell you real quick what he said. Because they resuscitated him 3 times in 3 weeks.
Ooh.
And so Gene's take on this, he's an attorney, by the way. He said, well, they tell me I went to the top of the mountain 3 times. He said, the way I got it figured is the good Lord said he wasn't ready for me in heaven yet, and there's already too many lawyers in hell, so they gave him a pass. Whatever, however it happened, I'm glad it happened.
That's good. You got something else happening here, don't you?
I do. I wanted to tell you, Larry, we have another very special guest with us today. He is a Methodist minister. He's a professor at Duke University. He is here today representing Mayor Jerry Medlin and the entire town of Benson, North Carolina.
Benson?
So would you welcome Billy Yeargan, everybody?
Billy, come on in, Billy.
Good to see you. I didn't recognize you with all that white hair. Thank you, Miss Seeley. I appreciate this. I have been designated by the Honorable Jerry Medlin, Mayor of Benson, North Carolina, to come here today to make a proclamation wherein Jimmy Capps has been on the Grand Ole Opry for 60 years now.
Not so loud.
He started when he was 10. Tells you age, doesn't it, Capps?
Well, I wish.
Let me just read this in interest of time. Jimmy Capps has played on thousands of country music hits and currently plays on the Grand Ole Opry each week. He's the lead guitarist for Country Family Reunion and the guitar playing sheriff on Larry's Country Diner.
Yes, sir.
The town of Benson will erect a historical sign that designates the street and the home where Jimmy Capps grew up at 216 West Church Street in Benson, North Carolina.
Wow. Great.
Not only that, but the Benson has designated the month of May 2019 Jimmy Capps Month.
Wow.
So, Jimmy, they let me come and give you that announcement.
Well, thank you, Bill.
What is unofficial, Jimmy, is that the sheriff of Johnson County is going to deputize you as an honorary sheriff. Well, he found an extra Barney Fife uniform, and he's going to give it to you. Thank you, Miss Seeley.
Thank you, sir.
Billy.
Very
Billy
nice.
Jurgen, thank him. And how about a hand for the sheriff?
Thank you, Jeannie.
They're going to finally make you legitimate.
That's another town you can race through. Pew!
Yeah, you can go with me.
That's right. I'd like that.
Well, congratulations,
Thank
Jimmy.
you,
That
Jane.
is amazing. It's wonderful.
Fantastic.
I just wonder if he's too hot to pick the intro to my song. You
I
think?
don't know. Are you?
I hope I'm okay.
Fee just went up.
Let's do it.
This is my singing partner on this song, Mr. Danny Davis. What's going on in your world? I hope you're doing fine. I just called to say there's not a day you don't cross my mind. I just wanted to see if you felt like me. Sorry we said goodbye. What's going on in your world? It sure is lonesome in mine.
Just tell me that you're happy, and I'll hang up the phone.
Just tell me you don't love me anymore. I leave you alone.
I just
Wondered if you found somebody new after all of this time. What's going on in your world? It sure is lonesome in mine. Yeah, Jimmy, Sheriff Caps.
just tell me that you're happy, and I'll hang up the phone.
Just tell me you don't love me anymore. I leave you alone.
I just
Wondered if you found somebody new after all of this time. What's going on in your world? It sure is lonesome in mine.
What's going on in your world?
It sure is lonesome in mine. Danny Davis, everybody.
Excellent. Thank you, Jeannie.
And you know what? Thank you so much. You know what, Larry? I just asked Danny this morning, I said, how long have you been working with me? 22 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And I don't know when we can show them or with God, but I went back and found 52 years ago when I first went on the Grand Ole Opry, his dad, Ralph Davis, is standing right behind me. We got some pictures of that somewhere before the show's over. Maybe we can get those on. But I think it's amazing. I said in 52 years, I've just changed family members. But it's so great to have them with me. He's sounding good, Danny.
It was excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's go to break.
And why did Gus Arundel cross the road? He was running from Jeannie Seeley. We'll be back right after this. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you'd like merchandise, just check out the link below.
Yeah!
And welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. Diners, don't forget our special dessert today is Jeannie Seeley's Sweet Tooth Pie. It's served with ice cream and coffee, and don't touch it if you don't love it, sweetheart. Here's Larry.
I got a question, Jeannie.
Oh, that was clever.
You and Tim were in Montana for what appeared to be forever. And I saw Facebook things that kept saying, we're still here.
Yeah. Roxanne, Tim's wife, figured out it took us 37 hours to get home.
Wow.
But, you know, the sad thing, and of course you can't argue with Mother Nature. I mean, she's just going to do, and I have to say the airlines and the personnel there did everything to help everybody get where they needed to go. But it would just been so nice instead of saying, we're 45 minutes delayed. Now there's a 2-hour delay all day long till finally the flight's been canceled.
Yep.
If they would have said, hey,
Cancel it
you know,
early.
we got thunderstorms and lightning, we ain't going nowhere, go enjoy Billings.
That's right.
We would have had a much better time. But Montana is just gorgeous, as you all know, and I wish we'd all been there at the same time.
Yep. That's where I spent 6 days in ICU and 33 days in the hospital. Billings is a lovely place.
And I don't know if you can blame Mother Nature for that. That might not have been her fault. It might have been whoever was driving that ATV.
But I will say St. Vincent's Hospital was incredible. They kept, I'm sure that Gene has a similar story about hospitals that he's been in. They kept me alive and kept me going.
Absolutely.
And
you gave Randy a thrill of his life.
I did.
That's right.
I gave Randy a good ride.
Yeah. He's not recommended you as a chauffeur to anybody lately, but...
Give us another song, Jeannie.
Okay, I want to do a song. This is the craziest thing with this song. I wrote it in 1963, and so you don't have to bother Googling. I was 23 back then. But this was a big hit for R&B legend Irma Thomas in 1964. Then we didn't hear anything about this song for year after year. All of a sudden, it has showed up everywhere, like in the 4 episodes of Black Mirror, a TV series out of England. And I don't know how many singers have recorded it over there. Then it's in the trailer of the movie Moonlight, and then didn't make it in the movie. And then it's in the trailer for the movie Jurassic World.
Really?
Didn't make it into the movie again. However, internationally known artist Seal just recorded it for a new album. And also somebody said, I can't believe you got a Boys to Men cut. And I'm like, really? I thought they were kidding me. And I went to YouTube, and sure enough, there they are singing my song. But anyway, we want to do it for you today.
Please do.
You can blame me, try to I'll care for you. You can run around, even let me down, still I'll be there for you. The world may think I'm foolish, but they can't see you like I can. Oh, but anyone who knows what love is will understand.
Anyone,
I feel sorry, oh so sorry, for those who pity me, 'cause they just don't know, no, they just don't know how good our love can be. I know to ever let you go would be more than I can stand. Oh, but anyone who knows what love is will understand.
anyone,
The world may think I'm foolish, but they can't see you like I can. Oh, but anyone who knows what love is will understand. Anyone,
Yeah.
Song. Jeannie,
Thank you.
do you remember Rufus Thomas?
I do.
I think that was Irma's father.
I don't think
They were all in Memphis,
You're
right?
thinking of Carla. Carla
Oh.
Thomas was Rufus's daughter.
Oh, see?
Yeah, he did Funky Chicken.
Well, he also did walking a dog. All right, let's get out of here for a minute. We'll be right back.
Folks, do you realize you just can't get commercials like this on any show? Stay with us. Larry's Country Diner, Nadine's on the way.
Yeah, buddy.
And welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. Oh, it's going to get exciting now. Nadine's coming out. She and Jeannie Seeley get together. Anything could happen. There's Larry.
Where is Bob Johnson? There you are, 73rd birthday.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Still putting it away, are you? Was it good?
I had one of those last year. I had one of those last year. A 73rd. We're lucky. No, a year and a half ago.
I had one 5
I'll be
years
75
ago.
next birthday. What?
Said I had one 5 years ago. You
You
boys are
turkey.
behind.
It's funny. The older we get, the less we are inhibited about telling people how old we are.
Well, because the older we get, we realized how fortunate we are to
Yep.
celebrate another birthday. A lot of our friends don't get to.
right.
So, yeah, you celebrate.
Jeannie has the right idea. I went to her 60th birthday party.
Yeah.
She had nothing but desserts.
Because at 50, I decided I could eat dessert first if I wanted to. At 60, I decided I didn't have to eat anything but dessert.
But
if that's
it
all
was
I
a
wanted.
wonderful party.
And I don't remember what I decided at 70. I don't know. I'm just glad I'm here, I guess. Glad I can still eat.
Uh-oh.
Guess who's coming? Guess who's coming to dinner?
Here comes Trump.
Hey,
Howdy.
so good to see you.
It is good to see you.
It is, isn't it?
I made it from the bed to this stool. I guess there's nothing stopping me now.
You got a bed back there?
My bed at home to this stool.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
How you doing, cutie?
I'm doing great.
Sexy looking
You
thing
all-
over there in her leopard coat.
Yeah, you always worry me a little bit. It's always great to see you.
I know, you worry me too. But I do like your thing about 60 and dessert.
Yeah,
I started that at 50.
good.
I said, well, heck, you know, my family don't live long. My side of the family don't live long, so I thought I better start eating it at 50.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely.
Don't
I
want to
talked
lose
to
it.
your husband a while ago.
You did?
I love Gene. He's got such a great sense of humor. He said, you know, I don't have to worry about my ID getting stolen anymore because nobody wants to be 85.
I like that.
Yeah, there he is.
But the one I really love is when we were with him the last time, he said, we were talking about, well, I guess we were talking about funerals. He said, well, I guess I'm going to have to be cremated because all my pallbearers are dead. I love it. I love it. I quit watching TV shows, all this news stuff, because it's so sad and such bad news, and I get enough bad news from my talking scales. My kids got me talking scales.
You have talking scales?
They hate me.
What, the kids or the scales?
Apparently the kids do. I get on there and it goes, one at a time, please. I don't like it. I mean, how many boxes of Thin Mints do I have to eat before I start seeing results?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like that.
Somebody told Homer biscuits and gravy was bad for him. I told him, I said, if anybody tells you that biscuits and gravy is bad for you, you quit talking to them, because we don't need that kind of negativity in our life.
That's right. Absolutely.
Eat dessert first. I got more fiber in my cereal now than I do in my rugs on the floor. We celebrated Homer's birthday a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
They lit all the candles on the cake, and somebody, it sounded like you, I
Not
don't
me.
know. Somebody said, let the Olympic Games begin.
Yep.
Sounded like your voice.
Might have been me.
I don't know.
Sound like something I'd say.
But you know, we're all pretty much playing with a pretty full deck now. We might shuffle a little slower, but we're all pretty quick, I think. I'm going over and put the sign up.
And what's the sign going to say once you get your deck shuffled?
Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will.
Doubt
There you go.
Good.
Yeah.
kills more dreams.
That's right.
Wish I said that.
Just ask
Like
me.
that.
I like that. You're good.
I'd like to borrow that coat, Jeannie.
Okay.
I think I'd look really good in that with these
I think
shoes.
you would too.
Well, you have to let it out a little bit, but
Talk about negativity. We don't need that.
I'm not in for revenge, but accidents do happen.
That's good. That's good. Can I do this now?
Yeah.
If you only do what you want to do and don't do anything that you don't want to do, you'll never get to do what you really want to do.
It's very true.
She's a smart woman.
That's not the page
This
you were
is-
supposed to read. It's okay.
Once I have loved you.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the,
okay.
That was a good one.
that was good too, and it fit
Yeah.
what she said
Yeah, it kinda went
about
along.
doubt.
All right, I'm going to do this one now.
Yeah.
Once I have loved you, I'll never leave you. And once I have loved you, you can never leave me. Because no matter where else you might go, you'll always be in the back of my mind. the bottom of my heart, the pit of my stomach, and right where I can see you when my eyes closed. Ooh.
That's the way I feel about all the people that I love. That's why I have surrounded myself today with all these people that I fell in love with years ago, and I didn't see any reason to change. Like I said, Danny's been with me forever. Tim and I've worked together 38 years at the Grand Ole Opry, and now he and I go all over the country, just Tim and me and a baby grand piano, and we have so much fun, and they enjoyed us so much in Montana, they held us over. That's the way I'm going to tell the story. It sounds
there you go.
better.
Right, it works well that way.
How do you get that baby grand on the airplanes? What I want to know.
Oh, they get one for us.
Okay.
Yeah,
You had me worried.
We're uptown now. We get it's called backline. That's what somebody told me. I don't know, but anyway, that was kind of what I wanted to say today. That I've surrounded myself, and of course, Jimmy Capps is one of the people who was at the Grand Ole Opry when I got there. And there's very few that were there, anymore. But it's always just a sign of comfort when I know Jimmy's behind us.
You betcha.
For me and a lot of people. So.
I came with the building.
You came with the building, the original building.
That's right.
Yeah. So do we have time for this song?
Oh, we do.
Yeah. Okay. All right, shall we do it? There is a picture, and I hope, like I say, we can get these on the TV show. But we found a picture of Tim and me, or it was actually a video of Tim and me singing this in 1993. We haven't gotten any better, but we're going to do it for you now. Okay, Timmy Atwood. They say that there's a hole in the atmosphere. Things you think will last just disappear. You're ready to say I do. Somebody lowered the boom on you. Now you need a sympathetic ear. Well, tell me about it. Tell me about teardrops in the dark. Tell me about it. Tell me all about your broken heart. Say you need someone to hold you tight. You can't stand another lonely night. Come closer and tell me about it. Whoa.
Love isn't always true, it hurts sometimes. Your tears will tell on you, girl, I'm not blind. I know what you're going through. I graduated from that school too. If you need a shoulder, cry on mine.
Tell me about it. Tell me about teardrops in the dark. Tell me about it. Tell me all about your broken heart.
You say you need someone to hold you tight. Can't stand another lonely night.
Come closer and tell me about it. Yeah. And playing a fool. I graduated from that school too.
Well, if you need a shoulder, cry on mine.
Tell me about it. Tell me about teardrops in the dark. Tell me about it. Tell me all about your broken heart. Say you need someone to hold you tight.
You can't stand another lonely night.
Come closer and tell me about it. closer and tell me all about it.
Tell me about it.
Tim Atwood.
Jeannie Seeley, Tim Atwood.
Whoa.
Love it.
Good
Fun
stuff.
stuff, huh?
Woo.
Get us out of here for a minute.
All right, the grand finale coming up here on Larry's Country Diner. Don't you miss it.
All right.
And welcome back to Larry's Country Diner, the one, the only, Larry.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got Jeannie Seeley. Look at there. 50 years on the Grand Ole Opry.
Wow.
What a lady. You know, one of the songs that you did not long ago was one of my favorites, the Ode to Billy Joe.
Yeah.
That your voice and that song just absolutely.
Well, I wish you'd have told me that. We would have planned it for the show today.
Well, we'll just have to have you on a different show then.
Well, we'll do it again. Can I come back, y'all? May
There you
I
go.
come back?
Jeannie Seeley, you got another one for us?
I do. You know what? Talking about my not old friends, but long-time friends. Before Michelle Capps and Jimmy got married, she used to be my neighbor. And she lived down the street from me. She built her own little house down there, and I love all of that too. I love the smell of sawdust and seeing stuff come together. So we hung out a lot, walked our dogs together, and every now and then we'd sing. She told me that the first time she heard this song, I sang it to her in my living room.
Wow.
So we thought we'd do it today for it. It's called I'm All Through Crying Over You. Miss Michelle. I'm all through crying over you. My eyes are dry and looking for someone new. Don't think that I don't love you, 'cause I do. I'm all through crying over you. Hurting me just seems to be your pastime. But this time you've hurt me for the last time. I don't know just what I'm gonna do. I just know I'm all through crying over you. I'm all through crying over you. My eyes are dry and looking for someone new. Don't think that I don't love you, 'cause I do. But I'm all through crying over you. Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah. Every day I say that I'll forget you. You're trying to break my heart, but I won't let you. I don't know how much more you can put me through. I just know I'm all through crying over you. someone new. Don't think that I don't love you, 'cause I do. But I'm all through crying over you. Yeah, I'm all through crying over you.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
My pal Michelle.
My pal, Jeannie.
Thank you so much. That
I
was
got
fun.
Vintage Country, Old But Treasured by Jeannie Seeley.
Yeah,
And then I've got Written in Song by Jeannie Seeley.
yeah. The written in song is 14 songs that I've written all through the years, and most of them have all been recorded by other artists that I had never done myself. So
Have you been mostly known as a singer or a songwriter?
I think mostly as a singer. I originally thought I would probably be a songwriter. I had those doubts about whether I could
Yeah.
perform when I was such a fan of so many others. But then Don't Touch Me changed that, and
Wow.
so everything happens like it's supposed to. I
Great
guess.
Is that
signature
book
song.
still available?
My book is still
I love
available.
that.
It's
Pieces
called,
of a Puzzled Mind.
yeah, you can't judge a book by its author. That gives you a little clue that it's not real serious stuff, you know. There's one in there that Nadine might like too. It
I've
said,
used a couple
no
of those."
one can tell you when you're over the hill, because no one but you knows which hill you're climbing.
That's right. Amen.
I love it. Jeannie Seeley, Tim Atwood, thank you very much. Danny Davis, get us out of here.
And remember, May 2019, it's Jimmy Capps Month in Benson, North Carolina. North Carolina Hall of Fame and Musicians Hall of Fame. We got one more thing to do here on the show. We need your help. Larry's Country Diner, where the cameras are always rolling and we don't care.
Hey, if you like that one, you're going to love this one or this one.